Hello, and welcome back to Fandom Fridays, where we proceed to check out all the fanfics that are not pony related. Well, vacation time is done again, and we are back in business. And request! You got another request? But Cowboy Bebop! I had a Cowboy Bebop crossover fic plan. I was going to read it, and everybody was going to like it. Probably not. I mean, who wants to see Cowboy Bebop cross over with Ruby, where Spikes has a conversation with Crow, you're right. Nobody wants to hear that. So I suppose I'll postpone that till tomorrow. Until then, let's check out this little interesting fic. How Vegeta Became a Brony by Snark Knight 30. So please sit back and relax as we here at the Terry Berry Memorial Library are proud to present How Vegeta Became a Brony. Enjoy. How Vegeta Became a Brony by Snark Knight 30. Snark Knight? No. If anybody's a Snark Knight, it's my boss. Oh, shut up and just get back to the trailer. Back to reading everything. Fine. How Vegeta Became a Brony. Chapter 1. Vegeta's POV. Oh, no. Please. Don't tell me it's one of those fics that does the whole entire POV thing to tell us who's picking who! Okay, as long as you don't start changing POVs in the middle of the fic, I hate that! I sat on the couch, trying to hide my disgust. It's that time of week again. Movie night. Every Friday, Trunks, Bulma, and I take turns picking a movie to watch. This week was Bulma's turn. She always picked the mushy-gushy movies that make you want to puke by the time the opening credits came on the screen. She was taking forever to pick what movie she wanted to watch. What chick flick would it be this time? Twilight? This one looks cute, she said. She handed me a DVD with smiling ponies on the cover. That was when I drew the line. I'm not going to watch that girl, you trash woman! That show is for 5-year-old girls, not for the principal of science, I said. If you don't watch it, I'm going to put a red sock in your night's laundry. Then all your little white gloves and boots will be pink, Bulma threatened. I heard a knock on the door. I'm safe. The world must be in peril. Or something. That would have been a perfect excuse of getting out and watching My Little Pony. I opened the door and looked down at Goten. Hey, Bulma, can Trunks get out to playing? Goten asked. Why, of course you should. Have fun, you two. Stay out of trouble, Bulma said. Okay, see you later, Goten said. Darn, now he's going to miss the video, I said, feigning disappointment. He already knows about friendship. You don't, my wife said, putting the DVD in the DVD player. The thing started to play. I gagged. Bulma's eyes were fixed on the television. At first, I had no interest in it at all, but by the third episode I memorized all the main 6 names. I could feel the theme song getting stuck in my head. The situations that the ponies went through sounded similar to what happens in real life. We were in the middle of the last episode called Fall Rather Friends, and all of a sudden, Bulma paused the television. They were even celebrating Badass beat Applejack. My hands balled into clenched fists. What did you do that for, woman? I asked. I mentally scolding myself for almost blowing my cover. I had to go to the bathroom, she said. So you get back to sooner we'll get this crap over with, I snapped. She ignored me and shut the bathroom door behind her. It took almost every bit of my self-control to prevent the temptation of unpausing the DVD. I looked at the clock. It was almost midnight. This was it. I was tired. I couldn't take this garbage. 20 minutes later, Bulma came out of the bathroom with her makeup off and her pajamas. I'm going to bed. We can finish this tomorrow, honey, she said. I climbed to the bed and stared at the ceiling for half an hour. Then I saw something bright from the corner of my eye. Hi, Vegeta, a fake falling over fizzy vein said. Piggy Pie, how do you know my name? I asked. I'm thinking of your imagination. I know everything you know, silly Willy, she said, jumping down at the mattress. Go back to the glue factory, you stupid pony, I said, putting a pillow over my head. You know you want to see the end of the episode. You're having so much fun, Pinkie Pie said, grinning from ear to ear. I turned around to see if Bulma was asleep. She could sleep through a herd of buffalo. I love Vegeta. It's okay to love me, Pinkie Pie said, spinning around in a circle. I have a life. Now leave me alone, I said.
Fine, to yourself. I'm gonna commentate on the race with Spike while you lay in your boring bed and solve boring looks. Have fun!
Pinkie Pie said, disappearing. No! Pinkie Pie! Don't go! I begged. The pink mare faded away into darkness. I knew what I had to do. I had to finish the episode and then go to bed. I went downstairs, took the movie out of the case, and put it into the DVD player. Watched the rest of the episode to satisfy my curiosity. The competitive nature between Rainbow Dash and Applejack reminded me of the way Kakarot and I behave. I tried to go back to my room, but then Pinkie Pie appeared in front of me once more.
You going to bed?
She said disappointedly. Yes, the episodes are over. I am going back to sleep.
You can always watch me and my friends on YouTube on Mama's laptop,
she said, blasting me in the face with a party can. I went inside Bulma's office and typed in her password, Huggy Bunnies 555, and I watched 5 more episodes. I subconsciously memorized the lyrics to the theme song. That was when I started to worry. I needed to sleep. Then it would all go away.
Good night, Betty,
Pinkie Pie said, drifting through my window with balloons tied around her waist. Good night, Pinkie Pie, I said. I got a good night's sleep, dreaming about being Kakarot with the 6 points cheering me on. Next morning I got up and went into the shower. As I lathered my hair in shampoo, I hear myself humming the theme song. I cover my mouth.
Chachi, this is it,
Pinkie said, coming out of the drain. Pinkie, get out of here! I'm naked!
Let's sing,
she said, flushing herself down the toilet. I turned out the wire, dried myself, and put on my clothes. I then put on a hooded cloak and stepped out of the doctor's office. What's the problem, sir? The doctor asked. I'm a brony. What should I do? I asked, trying to conceal my face. I'm afraid there is no cure. It's getting more and more contagious day by day. The best thing you can do is embrace it. I definitely agree with that. You can't escape the browniness. We will hug you. Join in the hug fest. I punched him in the stomach as hard as I could. All these years of medical school, and he can't even result in obsessing with Technicolor ponies. Ow! The doctor said, hunching over and wincing in pain. You're the one who'll need to see a doctor, I said. Have you considered taking anger medicine? The doctor said. You're worthless, I shouted. There had to be a way to keep my mind off of these ponies. Some hard alcohol to wipe out my memory. The bar across the street would be a perfect place to unwind. Nappa slumped in over the top of the bar stool. He took another sip of his beer. I could smell the alcohol on his breath. Yeah, you don't look so good, Vegeta. A little drink might make you better, Nappa slurred. Give me the strongest alcohol you got, I said to the bartender. She laughs.
I don't think that's a good idea. Your body might not be able to handle it,
the bartender warned. What are you, my mother? I'm the principal of Saiyans. I'm tough enough to handle everything, I grumbled.
If you say so.
The bartender was pouring me a drink. I tugged it down, wiped my chin with my glove. When I moved my arm away from my face, Pinkie Pie was standing right in front of me.
Do you want to hear a joke? Here it goes. A horse walks into the bar, and the bartender says, "What do you want to things?" Get?
Pinkie Pie giggles. Where do you keep coming from? I yelled, slamming my shot glass on the table. The shot glass shattered into little tiny pieces. Hey, Vegeta! Who are you talking to? Nappa asked. This annoying little pink pony who keeps following me everywhere I go, I replied, rubbing my temples. Most people see pink elephants when they're drunk, not pink ponies, Nappa said, hiccuping between words. It's all my darn wife's fault. If that woman didn't make me watch that show, I wouldn't be in this mess, I said, feeling dizzy from the alcohol. Women are nothing but trouble, but they sure are hot, Nappa said, gawking at the bartender.
Can I get you guys anything else?
The bartender asked.
Oh, you second. That's your lunch voice!
So it is, so it is. For a couple of seconds, she morphed herself into a pony. My eyes must have been playing tricks on me, too. There's no way a human could turn into a pony. After I ordered another drink, Nappa turned into a pony, too. Nappa! What happened to you? I asked, falling off my stool. When you killed me that one time, I got a nasty scar. But I think it'll heal even, Nappa said. Not that, you idiot! Are we going abridged here? Because I think that's the only way we're going to explain why Nappa's alive! You're a unicorn, I guess. Am I a pretty unicorn? Neva said, batting his funny eyes at me. No, you're a bald, ugly unicorn with a flippin' mustache, I said. Hey, lady, this guy's alcohol level is over 9,000. You better help him. And give me another drink while you're at it, Napa said to the bartender.
I think you've had enough to drink for one night,
the bartender said.
This reminds me of the time when I ate all Mrs. Cake's brownies and I got really, really sick,
Pinkie Pie said cheerfully. Go borrow someone else, Pinkie Pie, I said.
I can't leave you alone until you learn to truly in friendship,
Pinkie Pie said. You've got to be kidding me. There you go again with that friendship mumbo jumbo. Well, I don't want to hear about it, I said.
Looks like I'm going to have to drag him out,
the bartender said, dragging me in my own vomit across the floor. Get your hooves off me, I yelled.
I don't get paid enough for this job,
the bartender said, throwing me out the door. Napa called Bulma to pick me up. By the time I got into the car, I was sobering up. Trunks and Goten were sitting in the back of the car.
Vegeta, you had me worried sick about you. You just took off without telling anyone. You could have been out fighting Boo and gotten yourself killed. Then I had to find the Dragon Balls and wish you back, Bulma nagged.
Excuse me, but, the Dragon Balls can only wish you back one time. Once. You can't wish you back twice.
BANG! Now it's not the time to argue semantics while reading a comedy fic.
Where did you keep getting that shotgun?
Not my fault, I said.
Then whose is it?
Bulma asked. Pinkie Pie's, I said.
Whose?
Trunks asked. That party for the movie last night.
Isn't that show for, like, 5-year-old girls?
Trunks asked. Yes, so now it's taking over my life, I rumbled incoherently.
Jeez, what got into him?
Goten answered Trunks.
Dad, you're so weird,
Trunks said. Then I got home. Pinkie Pie was waiting at the door with her hose behind her back. Way to go, Pinkie. Now my son thinks I'm a freak. I growled.
Sorry about that. I was just super excited because I brought you a present,
she said. She gave me a box of My Little Pony Friendship's magic merchandise. Where did you get that from? I asked.
I ordered online with your credit card while you were asleep.
Pinkie Pie giggled. I take the plushies out of the box endearingly. Now I knew I had a problem. There's got to be a way to eliminate my obsession. Thought to myself. I then tried to turn Super Science into trumping myself up.
Vegeta,
could you go SSJ Blue?
This fic was made in 2013. No references to Battle of Gods.
Fine! I really like that movie, too.
What are you doing, Vegeta? Can I try?
See, as said, making a constipated face, yelling,
Ooh, now you mean it's all pretty and blonde.
Thinking as her voice, Don't call me pretty! I growled. I realized there was no fighting it. I'd have to find my feelings for My Little Pony. Where could I hide all this stuff? I pondered. Then I came up with a plan. I would put the brony merchandise in my broken space shell. After I hit him, all I had to do was train with the others, and I would remember how much I like fighting more than friendship. On the way to the space shuttle, I spotted Kakarot and his friends training. I acted natural as I took all the merchandise to the shuttle into a cardboard box.
Hey, what are you doing?
Kakarot asked. I'm taking this box of tools to my space shuttle to see if I can fix it. I lied, still stumbling from being hungover.
Do you need help?
He asked. No! I yelled.
I owe you. Trunks and Goten have been having so much fun at the sleepover last night,
he said, patting my back so hard that I fell over. The box fell into the class. I frantically started putting the merchandise in the box. There was a long silence. Kakarot brought me to my feet.
Welcome to the herd, he said.
What?
Hey, everybody! We got ourselves a brony friend,
Kakarot said.
How did I know Kakaroto would be a brony? Did you just say Kakaroto in Japanese? Shut up, Trixie!
Piccolo gasped. Yay! Piccolo said, referencing Fluttershy. Everybody gathered around with a box of merchandise. Gohan followed me, followed by Krillin.
Krillin spelled with an I!
What? I got nothing left to point out the problems with. Looks like things have gotten 20% cooler now that you're here.
Didn't think this day would come. Maybe the pig will learn to fly.
Krillin said.
Ulon can fly. Wait a minute. Are those Trixie's panties? Piggy! Wink. I'm adopted,
Trunks said, blushing with humiliation. For some reason, I didn't really care what my son thought of me.
Maybe it wasn't so bad being a brony after all. Well, nothing much to say about the story in general. It's silly, fun, and just a goof all around. Although, I find it kind of weird that I did a reading of the story just a week after they had Fame and Misfortune, where if you watched it, it's the type of episode where they make fun of the more die-hard aspects of the fandom. You know, the guys who point out the problems in every single scene. Now, some people could interpret this the wrong way, saying when they see the little girls, they say, "Oh, this just means that they don't care what type of mistakes they made, just as long as they appeal to the little girls." I want to point out, no. They're saying that for the fans who aren't the diehard rejects. Because you see, the way I see it, and the way I've always felt about this episode, it's just another one of those long range, let's have fun with the fans episodes. You know the ones. It's the Ember Island Players type of thing. Where they grab all the complaints and all the mistakes and just start throwing it into a blender and make fun of it. Or that phone call episode, the episode with the phone call with the villains on Legend of Korra, where everybody made fun of Amok saying he was the most boring villain ever because that's what the fans said. And shows have done that in general for ages now. Although, a part of me wonders if the reason why I didn't fly as much this time was due to the fact that we are so much more connected that now the people who are more sensitive to that type of thing are coming up to the forefront. And the people who are more affected by that feel a little more put off by it. Me, I'm not. I laugh at it. Probably not gonna watch it because those type of episodes do grate on my nerves sometimes, and you have to. And my personal favorite when you are in those episodes are always the Ember Island Players. Okay, that is the peak of it. Second place is the Please, Please, Please Get a Life Foundation, where they also make fun of that type of thing. You should watch that sketch on Animaniacs. It is great. But I digress. Because, you see, the thing is, there are people like that. There are the diehard crowds that will be jerks about it. There'll be people who will complain, and there are people who won't. None of those criticisms are invalid. And I really don't think they were trying to say, oh, please don't sell ourselves a criticism. They were also trying to tell you to be constructive with it. But, you see, here's the thing. There are always going to be jerks in every type of thing. You're always going to have the asswipes, the buttholes, the freaks, who, for one, will never be satisfied. Or worse, will take out their aggressions on other people and make us look bad. Thankfully, when it comes to the brony fandom, from what I've seen, that thing's in the minority. I think we're not so different from every other fandom in existence, because it's true. We're not. Take a good look at your history books and see where you go from there. I guarantee you'll see some things that have happened in different fandoms that you wish happened here. We're not toxic, because I think as Lost and Maggie have shown, we also bring people together. There are more couples out there. We're not more hateful. There are stories like K-Frame where we helped her out, and more that are common. We're not different from every other fandom, but I notice we're a lot more positive. We're a lot more cheerful. if we're like any fandom, in truth, we're more like the Star Trek fandom. Yeah, we have our fights, but we also have a lot of great people here, too. We also have a lot of kind people. The only other fandoms that I've been in that are this positive are Babylon 5, Star Trek, and New JoJo's fandom. I mean, hell, I'm a member of the Sonic fandom, and sometimes I don't feel comfortable admitting that because I had to deal with a fan base every single day of my life that's one of the worst in existence, and it makes me feel so miserable saying, "Hey, I love Sonic," and then you know what I'm going to have to hear the next day?
Hey, how does it feel like feel like playing the only good Sonic game in several years? Or, hey, you're a Sonic fan? Oh my God, your fandom is so horrible.
I mean, it's just aggravating is what it is. Oh, by the way, a final opinion on that episode?
I said 18 times go.
Oh, I could spend a whole day talking about that episode. I'm talking about that series. But still, this was fun, hilarious, and engaging, and I recommend reading it. Well, that was one down, thousands more to go. Enjoy.